Working away from home and being on the road, so things to consider. So, when you are working away from home, there are some factors you can control and obviously some that you can't. So, I'm going to walk through a few key strategies and just go into detail about every single one. So, before I was a PT and what I am now, I spent 8 months, doing sign fitting. So, I've dealt with every challenge that you can imagine what you can go through. So if you're working down south and you have to stay in the digs, hotels, if you're away from home for the day, these are things that you just need to consider. So number one, it's meal prepping. So it's important to meal prep in advance. You can cut things like chicken, breast, steak, or beef mince and store them in a meal prep container. Once you arrive at your hotel or Airbnb, visit a local supermarket to grab convenient items like ready-made salad pots, microwavable rice, and other essentials to complete your meals. So once you feel comfortable, if you know where a Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Asda is, nip down there. And I used to get the ready pots, boiled eggs, salads, you name it. So, supermarket essentials. When you're shopping, consider picking up items such as rice, protein bars, ready made salads, pre cooked salmon, canned tuna, fruit, vegetables if it's available, or pre cooked, as well as bottles of water. So, there's plenty that you can go at. I used to have a field day, so it used to be hot chicken at the deli counter. So, yeah, that was like a go to. Wings, breast, and full chickens, even. So the third thing is finding a local gym. You can easily find gyms near your hotel by searching online. So places like Pure Gym, JD Gyms, or other local options that you've got. If it's within your budget, then I'd do it. Make it a priority to fit a workout into your routine. There's no excuse. If it is within your budget, if you've got the time, smash it. If not, you just have to make a reasonable choice and say, right, I'm going to get my steps in because I can't get to the gym, but I'm going to try and make sure that my diet and my steps are on point. So adjusting calorie intake, quite an interesting one. So if you know you'll have limited gym access for a day or more, and you anticipate a reduction in your overall movement, whether due to being in the car or the office, just adjust, just adjust your calorie intake to reflect this. This is especially important if you're on a cut. So by lowering your daily intake to match the decrease in activity, you can continue making progress even without your regular gym routine. So basically, if you know you're not walking as much, if you know you're not moving, if you know you're not going to get your steps or your workout in, you're not going to burn as many calories. So we just need to bring your calories back down to adjust to what you're going to be burning in a day. So stay committed. This is something that you definitely do need to consider. So don't use travel as an excuse to abandon your progress. So many people give up too easily when in reality, there are often ways to stay on track. So you can do more than you think to keep moving forward. So roadblocks are going to happen, but it's about working around them. So don't just give up at the first sign of difficulty. There's always a solution. So stay committed. Don't let small challenges derail your progress. Message me if you need a little bit of encouragement. But if you want to reach and achieve that goal of getting lean, getting in the best shape of your life, bulking, and staying on track with your health and fitness, then you are going to stay committed. This is quite a big one. So bring a cooler box. This saved me, my progress. We used to travel down south to Wales, up to Scotland in, can't remember what you call it now, a Mercedes Sprinter. So I took my cooler box. That were one thing. A bag for my clothes, a bag for other meals as well. So there were loads to take, but it was worth it in my eyes. So investing in a portable cooler box that plugs into your van or hotel room is a game changer. So I use mine to store fruit, Greek yogurt, and several meals. So making sure that I stayed on track to hit my targets. Remember though, these are just things to consider. This is not something that, you must do this. If these are just ideas for you to stay on track, to make progress and not feel like you're behind. So protein powder, always pack your protein powder. That's what I did. It's an easy way to boost your protein intake while on the go and requires minimal effort. Very simple. I used to take, a tub but I used to take a box. So if I knew I didn't need all of it, it'd save room. So yeah, just be aware that you can take your protein powder. To get water from a shop is easy. So essential equipment. Ensure you bring along all necessary items. So, bottles, meal prep containers, storage tubs to make your routine that little bit more manageable. All of this takes planning and effort, but if you're serious about progressing, you have the tools to make it happen. So, remember, I'm here as your coach. So, whenever you face challenges, there's always a solution to the problem. If you want to stay on track, you will. If you don't, you will. I'd say take one step to the side. Basically, we can't help these things. If there's no way on God's earth that you can stay on track, that's absolutely fine. Just communicate with me, and I'll be okay with it.